So I'm wondering, you told me earlier that mostly your services are featured on social media, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on your WhatsApp. Let's assume someone, a lady, a woman down in the village. How are you giving your services to women in the rural areas, or even those who would love really to be part of this movement of changing the health of their life, or maybe even their relatives? How are you ensuring that, or how are you planning to ensure that women in the villages, in the rural areas, remote areas, are also taken care of? Because I'm sorry to say, but most women in town, at least they can use ChatGPT, they can use AI if they have a question to ask about what is happening. Of course, they have like 10% or 20% of the information that they need about that. But these women in the villages are the ones who are really suffering a lot. They don't know much about that. They're the ones who are using traditional medicine. They're the ones who are, don't know that I even need to give much care of my child after birth. They go with them in the farms. They go with them in the, everywhere they go. The care is not that much. How are you envisioning to help them? Or are you already helping them, and how?
Because
You say urban women are more
yes,
vulnerable than rural women when it comes to,
as
oh,
equally.
as equally, okay.
Yeah,
As rural
because
women when it comes to maternal health.
yes,
Oh wow.
because women who have access to internet, as you said, they are having a lot of information which is misleading, making them vulnerable compared to those who just get information from abajana mawuzima in the villages,
Community health workers.
community health workers, and from the health centers. But a woman in town who are so busy, working so hard to earn a living, who are having access to internet, who are using TikTok as their primary doctors, who are using internet, Google or Wikipedia or ChatGPT to treat themselves, they are very vulnerable. And at least a woman who is in the village has access to community health workers. They come at home, each cell, each village, each Sibo has community health workers, and they have one specific. So I'll go straight to the question. Our wish and our vision is to reach every woman in the country. And as a startup, we are focused on where we can serve by now. However, we are putting so much effort into partnership for us to serve even every woman, even those in remote areas. So we believe that through partnership, we are going to serve everyone in the country, including those remote women in remote areas.
So I want us to move away from the B space, because we've been talking about the B space, looking at the maternal health. I want us to now focus on, you call it the menospace. You call it menospace? Menospark, where you talk about mostly on menopause, premenopause, menopause period, and I don't know whether there is post or something like that. Maybe you would tell us about that. So, how are you engaging women in this stage? What is it that someone who is maybe approaching the same stage should learn from Umubyeyi Elevate right now, from you, the CEO and the founder?
I would say menopause, actually menopause, or perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. Like it's been a conversation that has been for too long overdue. Like it's just a stage of life that no one wants to talk about. And I would say it's linked with the societal and cultural myths and beliefs that a woman is important when she's in reproductive age, because most of the cultures, most of the societies believe that a woman is to produce. And once that woman is no longer producing, most of the society, most of the cultures doesn't mind about that woman.
Their life and
Their
health.
life, their health, it's like they just lost their values. Yet, getting higher and higher and higher.
In women.
In
general.
general.
In general, okay.
And women are living at least 30% to 40% in some countries in menopause of their entire life. So and I would say,
What do you mean they live in 30 and 40% in their menopause? Are you trying to say that, let's say, before they used not to reach that percentage, if a woman went into menopause, it was likely that the life was going to end earlier than then?
so what I mean is the life expectancy. If probably the life expectancy currently is at 60 years, 70 years, that means most of women undergone menopause in their 50s, in their 45. So that means they are going to live more than 30 years in menopause. That's what I mean.
I get it.
And to some country that has a very good life expectancy, up to 90 or 80s, that means that woman is probably going to spend more than 40 years in menopause. So that means 40...
It's half their life, actually, in menopause.
Almost half of their life, 40% of, or 30% of their life in menopause. So, and again, for example, in Africa, where women has been not so empowered enough, as the life expectancy increase, as the gender equality is evolving, many women reach their 40s, their 50s when they're at their best career age period. And from that, we kind of launched Menospark as a conversation that is going to focus on menopause. Like, yes, you're in perimenopause. Actually, perimenopause can last up to 10 years.
Oh.
8 to 10 years to some people.
Oh, really? So you're trying to mean that I might stop, how do you call it? Let's say I can no longer get pregnant. Let's make it, generic. Let's say I can't get pregnant because I reached that stage. And that stage where I stop becoming pregnant, it can go to 10 years before I enter the menopause stage.
Yes.
Is it what you're trying to say?
Actually, menopause, or you doesn't just hit menopause like all of a sudden.
Like it's a
process. It's a process that starts with there is this hormones that start to lower, and it doesn't happen like estrogen is gone. No, it starts lowering, going down a little bit as year goes. And to some people, it can take 3 years. To some people, it can take 5. To some people, it can take 8 years.
Until when they are completely...
Yes, until when you've... from that, you start to experience, for example, hot flashes, like sudden heat in your body. You start to skip menstrual periods. You start to have sleep disturbance. You start to have different signs. And until you feel like, it's been 12 consecutive months, like 12 months consecutively that I've never received my menstrual period. So I would say many people don't know that. They don't know what is menopause. They don't know what is perimenopause. They don't know what signs. They don't know what to expect. They don't know probably if they are losing memory concentration, or if they're having other issues, they don't know what is going on. They don't know what is happening. They don't know where to seek help. And I would say currently we are lucky that in the country we have at least a menopause clinic. And it has never been there. So that means menopause has been omitted for too long. And it's not only in developing countries, even in the developed countries, menopause is a recent talk. And
Now,
for now,
actually, I want us to help someone who is maybe a lay person. We're talking about menopause. It has caught me that maybe people don't know the best. I mean, what is it are we talking about? Menopause. When you say menopause, what is menopause? I mean, to a lay person's language, ese menopause ni iki? Muri make mu buryo bw'umuntu wese, I'm speaking to Rwandans. Let's say, if you don't know what menopause is, how long does it go? When does it start? Like the estimated age at which it starts. Some people are like, these people talked about menopause as if everyone knows it.
yeah.
So just educate someone in a layman's language about what is menopause.
Okay, I would say menopause is gucura mu Kinyarwanda.
Yego.
And I don't think we have like a definition that said gucura. You just hear people say, "Hey, narachuze. Uriya muntu yarachuze." That means she no longer produce, right? But of course, as we are developing and the lifestyle has changed, I would say the menopause values for each and every person. We like to say that, however, whatever education we are giving women, everyone, yes, there is this general information that everyone should know, but you don't expect that what you've experienced is what I'm going to experience, because my lifestyle, what I eat,
It's different from what you eat.
Yeah, what I eat, how I behave, like my lifestyle can determine my menopause journey. And I would say menopause, as I explained, menopause is a period that can start as early as 45. And I would say that's a natural menopause. Although they can be menopause induced by treatment, surgeries. Yeah, probably you've undergone a surgery and they have removed some of the female organic part, like ovaries, where estrogen is produced. Then you just go through menopause immediately, because you don't have those hormones that regulate the menstrual period. So I would say, as a definition, menopause is a period where a woman undergone 12 consecutive months without menstrual period, and that woman is in her, I would say, her 40s, her 50s.
Okay.
Like, even though it can happen
Before
that.
If a lady out there doesn't miss her periods for 12 months consecutively, it's not yet menopause.
Yeah, it's in perimenopause.
But still you can conceive.
Yes, it's because you can skip a month.
But chances are low.
Yeah, they are low, but actually during perimenopause, most of couples get surprise babies, because probably you can skip like 3 months, 4 months, and you feel like, oh, probably I'm in menopause. I'm no longer producing. And then the 4th month, you conceive. So, as before you spend 12 consecutive months,
You're not yet there.
You're not yet there, and you can produce.
Okay, so how much are you charging for a woman to come and learn about menopause? Or if it's free, how do I join? Is it the same way like I joined the B space is the same as I joined the Meno Spark?
Yes. Yeah, actually, it's the same way, and we don't, as I said, we don't charge a lot. We charge depending 15,000 up to 30,000 Rwandan francs.
Let's be frank to someone. Let's say I want to be part of this B space. You say it every month to come and learn about, maternal health with the experts that you have on board. How long does it take? How long does the conversations take? And how do I access these experts? Is it just a one-time access? I mean, how is it?
Yeah, actually, as I said, for each conversation, currently this year we are focusing on awareness, and each concept, each conversation, each session is paid. It's a one-time go. So, and it's a session that lasts for 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, and you have to access screening. You get to know your health status. Despite the conversation, you're going to know your blood pressure status, your blood glucose status, your BMI status, and then you have to access experts, health education, and you access experts, and then you have to be part of the community, and you share your stories, or you get to learn from other women's stories. That's one. And
So that's the package of the
yes,
the 15,000 entrance.
Yes, it's 15,000 to 30,000 depending on the activity, because we have the extra, I would say the bigger sessions where we have a lot of activities, where we have sometimes fun activities or some more interesting activities. But for an ordinary session, this is what 15,000 up to 30,000
Okay.
covers. And I would say sometimes we get sponsorship. Once we get sponsorship, sometimes we lower the amount of the entry fee up to 10,000 or 5,000. And again, we are here to empower women. That means this amount is not like you're paying for the services you're going to get. You're contributing to the cause because you believe your contribution can keep the vision going, and you get to be empowered next time, or to empower another woman.
So, as we head to the conversation of today, and I really want to ask you one thing. What is it that you want to educate someone there who will have a chance to listen to watch this podcast, that you feel like keeps coming on your heart when you think about women out there, that you know that Rwandan women and African women don't understand, that you want them to know that here and here, or this and this is happening, but just to know that what you need is ABCD? Because we are seeing a lot of things on internet, and people are fed up with a lot of information. They are fed with a lot of information on the same things. How are you sure? How do you get to know that these people are really getting the right information, or even the information you share at Umubyeyi Elevate? How do you know that this information is going to be used the way you gave it? Because they're seeing a lot of things. They go compare it with other things online. Everyone is becoming an expert now on social media. You find someone just wakes up tomorrow and says, I'm starting a show on menopause. Because maybe they've had this experience, they've experienced menopause, they think they know all about menopause. So what is that one thing or two things that you think Rwandan women and women in Africa need to know about these two things, menopause and maternal health, that you see that it's like no one actually has the information about?
I would say we're experiencing what women are experiencing. On top of that, we are very passionate about this. That's one. And I would say that apart from the awareness, as I said, it's a once in a month session. It's not enough. So we co-created with our community. We co-created with them Mama Guide. which is validated by the RBC. It's a comprehensive maternal health and women's health education that ranges from preconception to menopause. And it's
called Mama Guide.
Mama Guide.
Is it open to everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
It's a guideline by the Rwanda Biomedical Center.
It's a comprehensive health education focusing on women in reproductive age and menopause, developed by Umubyeyi Elevate, validated by RBC. That is going to be launched soon, and very soon it's going to be disseminated and distributed to be accessed by everyone.
Let's conclude this, but I want to ask you one thing that is very important for me and I think for you. What are you going to be doing at the coming Africa Tech Health Tech? Because I think people out there should know about this, because I think it's an advantage to you, and I think you value it a lot. Talk about it. How are you excited?
I'd say I'm so excited and happy to say this. This year's Africa Health Tech Summit, we were so honored to be selected as the lead program on maternal, newborn, child, and adolescent health track. So that means we are going to lead the session on maternal, newborn, child health track under the theme leadership and digital innovation for maternal, newborn, child health for women for Africa. And I would say it's been an honor, and of course we value it as a startup, grassroots innovation. To be leading that session, it's kind of a continental stage that we are going to be on, and we believe that we are bringing different partners to be part of that conversation, and I would say it's amazing, and I would say we can't wait to see what is coming out from that spotlight.
Wow, thank you so much. What is it? Is there anything that is still burning in you that you wanted to share before I close the conversation?
Yeah. One thing is women has to know that we women have the right and have the duty to advocate by ourselves. If we are not part of this, it's kind of a movement, and if you're not part of this, all the innovation, of course, many innovation grow up and fail, others grow up and fail, but once the affected people, once the impacted people, once the target audience is part of this, there is a lasting chance and a lasting impact. So I would say I call up upon women and men to support the initiative and take part onto this in order to get the change that we want to see in our country.
And of course, I'm going to advocate for this too, because I think it's worth it. I'm going to even look into my contacts for those that I believe that really need the services. I'll share it and say, you know what, check out to Umubyeyi Elevate. Perhaps you're going to learn more about maternal health, menopause. I know so many women out there don't know about how to navigate menopause period. And to our viewers, we appreciate your time. We thank you so much for following our conversation and the comments. We see them, and we always say that thank you so much. For today, that's it. She has shared it all, and you've heard it. Just go online on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and you can check them out. And please, always you're welcome at their spaces. They have 2 spaces. They have the B space and the Menospark, where you come and learn everything about menopause and maternal health. Please take your time and check out at Umubyeyi Elevate. You're going to learn a lot about being a good mother and taking care of yourself as a mother. See you next time. Bye for now.